Eric, Scott was really happy with Monday's practice. What did you see from your unit, your side, and did it carry over today?
Yeah, I was very, I don't know if surprised is the right word, but pleasantly surprised, I guess, at the way those guys came out. You know, you miss a game, you never know what the attitude's going to be like. You never know, what the demeanor's going to be like. But those guys came out and practiced like we wanted them to on Monday, better than we expected. I thought Monday was our best practice since we've split as, into scout team and regular unit. That was probably our best tempo of the day. And today, today was pretty good too. Usually on Tuesday, we affectionately call it Tough Guy Tuesday. I script all the hard stuff for them, give them all the really hard looks. So obviously there's some busts and some things like that, but the effort was really good again today.
The yellow jerseys.
Yeah.
What are those?
Yeah, so the yellow jerseys, obviously when I talked to Coach McBride and he told me about the beginning of the black shirts and some of those other guys, it was, the first team had the black shirts and the second team had the yellow shirts, affectionately known as the Killer Bees. So we went back to that thing, and I think some of these guys already, they're pretty nice jerseys, but some of these guys are already saying, I want to get out of this thing, I want to get into the black. So hopefully that's another little mental reward for getting out of those things and into the black jerseys.
So you got first team guys
Everybody's in them right now. Coach Frost said the same thing. Everybody that's up with us. The scout team guys are wearing the scout team jerseys. Everybody that's up with us is wearing the yellows. After this first game, once we get the black shirts out there, then the black shirts will be in black and the second team guys will be in the gold.
When you say script hard stuff on Tough Guy Tuesday, what do you mean script hard?
I'm talking about me scripting the plays that I think the other team has that are really good plays or really hard plays, and I'm going to script them against a defense we don't want to be in. So the guys would have to be near perfect to win, but teaching them what's going to happen to them if we don't get that call executed, exactly. So there's a lot of things on there that I'm scripting the offense to have some success against our defense, and the scout team will have a little success against our guys, and hopefully those guys celebrate and they make our guys a little bit more irritated.
I think Coach Frost had mentioned that usually general teams make the biggest jump between week 1 and week 2. The fact that you don't have a game to kind of establish that base, does that set you guys behind at this point for where you hope to be going into Colorado?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess it does. Usually you always say that, between week 1, because you kind of get the pregame stuff out of the way. You get some of the rough patches as you're playing in front of 90,000+ fans instead of playing in the indoor on the outdoor practice field. But I think you can still make a big jump between week 1 and week 2 throughout practice. And to be honest with you, I don't think a little adversity is going to hurt this team at all. I think it's going to make us better.
Why, when coaches say that teams make a jump week 1 to week 2, why is that? Why do teams make that jump?
Well, yeah, I think like we talked about, playing in front of the fans under the lights is a different scenario than playing on the practice field. Number 2, you're figuring out exactly who the guys are. There's a lot of times where guy A and guy B and guy C all look good in practice, and then we go out in the game and, one guy, dribbles down his leg and the other guy really rises to the game. So I think you figure out who those guys are. You figure out what communication needs to happen. You also figure out kind of how teams are going to attack you, and you address those issues throughout week 1. So that's kind of the reason why guys make the biggest jump, and obviously we didn't have that yet, so we got to get it done in practice.
Colorado's offense, what are the similarities to Nebraska's?
They're both spread. They're both a spread operation. There's some fundamental run game stuff and some fundamental pass game things that carry over. Obviously, they got their own little flavor in some of the personnel guys that they use. They do some different things. I think they do some really nice things on offense. They have a dangerous deep threat in number 3, and number 2 is a very good player. The quarterback, Montez, I think he's going to have 17 or 18 starts under his belt, so an experienced quarterback is always nice to have. And I think they got a running back that can really do some things in the zone read game. I think the guy they had last year is a little bit more of a downhill guy, and this guy can do some things in the zone read game. But I think they have a nice offense. I know their coordinators are doing a great job, and the kids are playing hard. So, and they go fast like our guys. That's another thing. Yeah.
Since you guys didn't have a game to study film off of last week, you guys got to really jump on Colorado. How much does that help, especially with an offense that is as potent as Colorado's, to get just a couple days head start?
Yeah, I don't know if we really got a couple days head start because we were thinking about Akron up until the game got canceled. So we didn't start on Colorado until I'm sure some of our guys probably got going Saturday night. after the game, after we knew it was canceled, and then everybody else got going on Sunday. But we're not a looking forward operation. We need to, every game's important for us, so we were thinking about Akron until the game was canceled.